Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the Stream app for recording on your screen. Um, First thing you may be asking is like, hey, we already got some solutions. A couple of months ago, you created a video showing us how to use the Click app in order to do screen recordings. What's the deal? Okay, so we have the Click app, which I show you how to use. We have Panopto, but both of those programs have their pluses and minuses. The Clip app is super easy to use, but its primary function is to do like screen captures, not really for screen recording, which is a slight difference. So it's not made for that specifically. And the Panopto app can do screen recording very well, but it is a very intensive app, resource intensive app. And maybe you don't have the computer to be able to use it. Also, sometimes after you finish using the Panopto app, sometimes when it encodes videos, it runs into issues. I've lost several videos because of encoding issues. Again, Panopto works, but it's not always the best app. I don't love it. So this is a different option because guess what? Options are great. Options are helpful because you can use what you want to do, and it makes it a lot simpler. So I'm gonna show you how to use this app. So first of all, this is Microsoft 365. We remember how to get there. There's another video that teaches you how to do it, but if you forgot, you go to My WSU on the right hand side, right around here. There's a button that says Microsoft 365. You click that, you will get to here. This is your home page. One of the things that's important to understand is everybody who has if you're faculty or your staff or you're a student at WSU, you have access to these tools. And so you don't have to download anything new. You don't have to buy anything new. These tools are already at your, you have access to them. So that is one of the things that's important about using it. The biggest thing about the Stream app is, if you notice, I'm using a browser. I haven't pulled up any application. The reason for that is this is an app. This is an app that you can use from the browser. I could download the Stream app, but I don't have to because I don't need to. I can use it directly from my browser, which is huge because if you have a computer that is not very powerful, if you have an older computer, or if you're like myself, I use a Chromebook a lot of times to do work. So if you're using a Chromebook or something like that, a Chromebook can't download applications like that. They're very limited. So, and it's not powerful at all. You can just use it directly from your browser, which is a huge advantage. So how you get there is you click this button right here, and you see your stream right here. I'm just going to go down to right here. And when you click that, this is the home page for Stream. And something I want to point out is whenever you do anything, one of the other advantages is because this is Microsoft 365, everything is in the same ecosystem. So, for example, assessment committee, we record all of our minutes, and so for record keeping purposes, and when we record our videos, they automatically load up here to Stream. So everything is here. Quick aside, if you use Teams to record videos, one of the things you should be cognizant of is those videos, they automatically have a default expiration date of 60 days. So if you're recording things for meeting minutes or whatever, and it's content that you need to be evergreen, you need to keep, you need to go in the video and change that so that it doesn't expire. This is important because I know, like, for us, we want to keep all of our stuff in case somebody from CAPE asks us some crazy question about a meeting that we had a year and a half ago. We have the minutes and we can go through and see, and we can figure out the answer to the question, or if we forget something, we got that stuff there. So anyway, here we have different options. You can take an MP4 and upload it. You can go through and record through your camera. You can do playlists, or you can do a video project. We're interested in screen recording, and so if you click this, you will get here. Now, important thing to notice, so I've actually made this video like 3 times in a row because what happens is I'm using a different software to record this video. I'm not using the Stream app because if I'm using the Stream app, then how could I go through and make how can I show you what's going on if I'm actually using the application? So anyway, I'm using a different app, and every time I click this button, my computer thinks that I'm starting a new screen, and this software that I'm using stops. So I've made this video like 3 times and it's super annoying. So I'm not going to click this. I'm just going to simply show you some of the different features. Number one, if you click this button, the camera will show up, and what it will do is the camera is like a circle, and you can take it and you can move it anywhere on this. This is your workspace. This is what the users will see. So you can take your camera, you can shrink it down, you can put it up. I usually don't use a camera because I don't have my face on the stream because I want people to continue to watch the entire video and not turn it off as soon as they see my face. So I usually leave my camera off, but you can do that. You can shrink it and you can add it wherever you want to. You can change your camera by clicking here and changing the camera. Same thing with the microphone. One of the things I like about this app is some people they like to use the what is it called, the Zoom or Teams to screen record, and those apps really aren't created for this use, and it kind of shows those are telecommunication applications, and so they don't have all the functionality. This is one little bell and whistle that I think is pretty cool. If you hit this button right here, this pops up. You can take your script, copy and paste it in here, and then you can even change the scroll speed of your script. That way you can just read it while you're talking and you're not kind of going through. And this doesn't show up for the video. This is just for you to see, and so they can't see that. Also, you can click this button right here and you can add different kinds of effects, text, backdrops, stickers, all kinds of things. I'm not going to click this, but what happens when you click this, let me see if I can pull up another. What happens is when you click that, make this a little bit larger. When you click that, this is what pops up. So, make this a little bit larger. And this is something that I really like. If you're using the Edge browser, it will have all of the different tabs. Let's say I wanted to show this particular tab. I can click this and then it will stream that tab and I can just work off of that. Or I can click this button in window and it will show all of my windows that I can choose which window. But mainly what most people are going to do is click this button. It's going to go entire screen. If you have 2 screens, it will record your entire stream. The beautiful thing about this is if you have a Microsoft Edge tab open and you have it open halfway and you have something else like a script in the other half of your screen, what will happen is it will show just the information on the tab. If you click this button right here, this is important if you're going to show, if you want your viewers to be able to listen to your audio. Like if you're going to show a video or something like that, you would click this and then your computer audio will automatically be shared into the video. So it's something important. So let me get out of here. So let's see. So those are all the functions. And in order to record your video, you click this and then you choose what the medium you want to be. And when you hit record, it gives you a 3-second timer. The timer is super fast. I will warn you. It has like a beep and it's like beep beep beep, and then now you're recording. It's super quick. So only click it when you're ready to go. But even if you don't, there's a little trick to this, and I'll show you. So you record your video, and then there's a button for you to stop it. And what happens is it takes you here. So this is what you see at the very end. There's actually another screen, but I can't show it because I can't record a video while I'm recording this video. But the screen that happens before this allows you to do like some basic editing and things like that, or gives you the option to resume your video. So once you accept the video, it brings you here. So here they have some options like the biggest one is you're able to share your video. So let's say you like the video, you're ready to go, you can look at the video. You click this button and you can share. And like I said, all of the 365 applications have the same scheme. So you click this. I usually like to do the share button, and for some reason, and I've talked to several individuals at WSU about this, and I don't understand why they don't change it. But for some reason, it defaults to sharing with individuals at WSU. And so what I do is I click this settings button, and you see it automatically says people you choose or people with existing access. Those are the only two options that are usually always. But I like to go to people within WSU. You hit apply, and you can share it to anybody using that link, and they can watch the video. Now, and this is also annoying. If you want to share it to somebody outside of WSU, which you do sometimes, especially doing research, you want to be able to do that, and the way to do it is to click this button right here. If you have, if you make it so that anybody can see the video, the one caveat is it gives you an expiration date. In this case, October the 4th. So that's super annoying. I hate the way they do this. I don't understand why they don't give the user a little bit more freedom, especially like when you do research and stuff like that. I can't share documents with my research team and have that document, you know, be open for a long time. They have these really tight gates, and it's super annoying. But you can share with other individuals outside of WSU. Let's see, what else is there? They have all kinds of different settings. You can change the thumbnail. You can turn on chapters. One of the things I like about it is it automatically does transcriptions on these videos. Same thing if you record on Teams, that automatically creates the transcriptions. You can allow comments on or off. I like to leave the comments on because sometimes students will see it and they will ask a question that you can see it. Noise suppression, audio files, all those type of things. What else? You can favorite the video, and one of the things I really like is because what I do with my videos is I take them, download them, and put them on YouTube. But now that I use the Stream app, maybe I don't have to do that because I can create playlists for specific classes about specific topics. You can create folders and move it to different folders. And this is cool right here. It's not something that I would use for these type of videos, but if you click the ClickChamp button, what happens is it will load the video into the ClickChamp software, which is a editing software where if you want to do any more like really slick editing, you can do that. Again, it's something that I wouldn't do for these type of class videos, but it's something you can actually add a description down here. And if you wanted to, you can click this button and download it, or obviously delete it. Downloading is usually helpful, like if you want to just save the content on your own hard drive and you don't trust the cloud. And if you want to change the title, you click this right here and you can simply change the title and it will save it for you. And you can always go back and trim the file after the fact. Just be careful because you can trim it and mess up your video. So just be careful with that. And I think that this is it. It's a super helpful software. It's super easy to use. So yeah, let me know if you have any other questions or anything else you want to make a video about. All right, thanks.